According to what's written into the CBA, they cannot ask it. According to law, you can't ask it. You cannot discriminate against somebody based on their sexual orientation. All right, let's go to the phones. I've got JJ Redick coming up next hour. We go to Buford, South Carolina. Neil. Appreciate you being patient. Neil, how are you?
Good. I'm Neil. I'm a diehard Cleveland fan, but I'm stuck down here in Buford, South Carolina. And, you know, we've been listening to all this gay sports stuff in the NFL, and I wanted to bring up how come we haven't talked about any of maybe some of the lesbian types of stuff that go on maybe in soccer or softball or women's basketball or any of the uncomfortableness that might be going on in that locker room. Why have we just singled out the men?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? What should we be talking about that we're not talking about?
Well, I just feel like, you know, two guys can go ahead and watch a lesbian something and they would like it. But you would never find a woman watching two guys and enjoy that.
I'll tell you what I don't enjoy. The stupidity of this telephone call.
You don't like that call. I don't like that call.
What I do not enjoy is the stupidity of that telephone call. That's what I don't enjoy. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Where are you going with that? Beavis? I understand that this is going to be a very difficult conversation for some of you to handle and have, but you need to do better than that. Why are we not, quote, talking about the lesbians in other sports and how uncomfortable it is? Why are we not focusing on that? Why are we focusing on this? What the hell what are you even asking me? Why are we not focusing on what, Neil? We're focusing on this because it largely began with Manti Te'o. And Manti Te'o went through this crazy catfish, and then all of a sudden there seemed to be this question of, is he gay? You saw Katie Couric ask him the question in that sit-down interview. Manti, are you gay? His response was, oh no. Oh, no.
Far from it. Far from it.
Way far from it. Universes apart from it. It's an issue if NFL teams, because NFL teams now apparently at the scouting combine in interviews are asking players if they're gay. And if they're not asking them straight out, they're intimating it. They're asking, do you like girls? I mean, how is that different than are you gay? The reason it's an issue, I'm not being salacious here, it's an issue if they're discriminating against players based on their sexual orientation. Then it's an issue. You cannot do that. You cannot discriminate based on race, religion, creed, orientation. You can't. It's in the CBA, federal law. You cannot do it. That's why it's an issue. That's why we're talking about that and, quote, not talking about lesbians in other sports. So don't come in here and say, why is it okay for a man to watch two women, but we're not talking about a woman watching two men? What the hell are you talking about? Pretty enlightened. I'm trying to give you an actual conversation to have. I'm trying to give you an actual topic. Now, look, I don't understand. I don't expect all of you to attend Harvard like Dominic Foxworth. I don't expect you to be the sharpest tool in every single shed that you show up in. Your elevator doesn't even have to go to the top, but you have to do better than that. You have to do better than, quote, hey, Rome, why is it hot when two ladies are intimate, but if two guys, no. That's not smart or enlightened and not valid and not relevant and not pertinent to any conversation. I got to get out. Why am I not surprised? Stay tuned. You're in the jungle. I'm Jim Rome, and I'm going to need this break.